Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to my new video. So in this video we're gonna complete another new problem which is called matrix. So first of all we read the question appropriately. First of all they give that you have to take two number and then you have to and give a number and two-day array A of size n into n, print the absolute difference between summation of its dialogues. So if you want to understand this properly, so for this I copy the picture into paint, so then again you can see there are two different color in two diagonal. In the first diagonal you can see that 1 4 5 minus 6. So if we go to the question, that we can see that primary diagonal. In primary diagonal the number is 1 minus 4 5 and minus 6. So first of all, if we see that there is 4 column and 4 row, so I can write C1 C2 C3 C4. But in case of indexing it will start it from 0, so their number is 0 1 2 and 3. So if we see the another diagonal, which is secondary diagonal, we see that 1 6 8 and 3. So I already told that you have to, the index of those row and column start from 0 and ends in 3. So then what can we do? So you can see we want main diagonal. So if you see the box accurately or matrix accurately, you can see that in row 0 and row column 0 it is 1, and then column 1 and row 1 the value is minus 4, and then column 2 and column 3 and 4. So I can say that if our column is equal to row, then we get this, and then we want to get the sum of those numbers. So is the end of our main diagonal, and then we go to secondary diagonal. So if you can see the secondary diagonal, you can see those numbers here. Those numbers have different color. It is most probably like green. So first of all, you can see that the first of all the situation, or situation it is established in C4 C3 R0 and C3, and then it's in C1 and C2 and R1, and then C1 and R2, and then last of the C0 and R3. So if we take this matrix, we probably know that this matrix is n into n matrix. So if we think the secondary diagonal, we can see that if we take a case which is n minus j minus I, here j is column and I is row. It means if we if it means we if we n minus 1. So first of all, in case of c0 and r0, c0 we get the row number. So then we import the number of column into the equation. So we can see 4 minus 1 minus 0 is equal to 3. So you can see that in the matrix you can see that here's row is 3. So then we can see that our equation is correct, or accurately we done the equation. So then in the second case, so if the where column value is 1, where r value is 2. So after that it continues before of a. So then a, we go to the replit. So here you can see that we already have I already have scanner class and import.java.util. Then I write a statement for input a new number, which I take which I give a name is n, and then we take a 2D array. So you already know the how can you input a array. So first of all, int third bracket and a, the is the name of array. Then new int uh, row and column. So then the row and column is same to n, so I write n and n. So then we started a loop, for loop, which, so first of all it's for row, and then it's for column. So I already told you that our row value is started from 0 and it end before n. So that I wrote row is equal to int row is equal to 0 and row is less than n. It's also true for column, and then the increment of row and column are plus, now row plus plus and column plus plus for column. And then if those happens, we input arrays number, for which we write a row column is equal to sc dot next in first bracket and semicolon. After that we wrote those lines for input, and then we wrote for output. So there's no difference between output and input, so we copy those lines and then we paste here. So here we take another two variable. First one is sum and the second one is sum1. Those variable data type is integer type and their initialization is 0. So you can ask me why I took two new variable. So first of all, you can see they say this the question told that I have to, first of all I have to get the sum of main diagonal, and then I have to get the secondary diagonal, sum of secondary diagonal, and then the answer is differences between those sums. So first of all, we took sum for main diagonal and sum one for secondary diagonal. So if we see those lines, you can see that the answer is sum minus sum 1. So if you calculate it mathematically, you can see that number is -1. So there is another, yeah, how can you absolute print absolute? So there is a way you can uh, multiply the answer with -1, but it's not a correct way or a correct method. And if you apply this method, your code will not accepted in code forces. So the method is, you have to write math.abs, so it's the short form of absolute. So then you have to write math.abs and sum minus sum1. So then you will get the correct answer, or like absolute number. So then we go to the replit. So we have to remove the line we which we wrote for inputted number in the array, 2D array. So then what we write when if row is equal to column, sum is sum plus is equal to a row column. So first of all, I think it's the another question, but it's not. For that I remove one statement. So then if row is equal to column, we sum plus is equal to a row column. So then what can we do? So then we have to write the second equation which we innovate to solve the question. So which is, if n minus 1 minus j is equal to, or 1 minus row is equal to column, n minus 1 minus column is equal to row. So we wrote, so here we can see the equation n minus 1 minus j, where j is defined column and I is row. So then we write, so then I write I if n minus if n minus 1 minus column is equal to row, then what can we do? We have to sum 1 plus is equal to a row column. So then what can we do? Then we have to write statement for output. So then we write this statement, which is it's called system, full form is the system.out.println. So we want to absolute number, so we write math.abs, and in bracket we write sum minus sum1. So then we run the program for check if it's work properly or not. So then we paste the input, and we can see that they give us the correct solution. So then we copy the program and then go to submit code and copy the program there. So then we can see that, refresh it, because sometimes it's a issue of it's a internet issue. There is internet issue. So I think you understand my solve this problem. Thank you for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.